Please welcome to the stage, Director of Partner Platform, Atlee Clark.
These are the diehards. You guys are still here. I'm super impressed, super impressed. So, another Unite in the bag. What did you guys think? Pretty good, right? I hope you've all had an amazing 2 days. I know I have. I've seen lots of friendly faces that I've known for a really long time. I've also met so many new people with amazing stories. It's been awesome. You know, Unite is something really, really special to me. When I joined Shopify about 5 years ago, I had an idea for a teeny tiny developer conference. And I took that idea to Arthi Sharma, who now runs product marketing for us. And luckily, she also had been thinking about this idea. And also, luckily, her idea was not as teeny tiny. And together, we created this. Thanks. Shopify's annual conference, where we come and share what we're thinking and what we're building with all of you, our partners, and the world. So what are we thinking and building? Well, as you've seen, a lot, right? And I hope over the last 2 days, you've been able to talk with people at Shopify and with each other about what this all means. And I hope you're as excited as we are about the opportunity ahead. No, I'm not here to do a recap. We've had lots of those. For most of you who know me, you know that I get on stage a lot and talk about partners. I get to share your stories. I get to tell the awesome history of this ecosystem and this community. And honestly, it's one of the best parts of my job. But today, I want to tell you a different story. I want to tell you a merchant story. I want to tell you my merchant story. 3 years ago, me and two of my friends decided we were going to revolutionize the long underwear industry. Yeah, those like itchy, scratchy things you put on under a snowsuit when you're going to go out and do something in the cold, right? Skiing, snowshoeing, living in Ottawa, whatever it is, right? We're avid skiers, and we started noticing something. That at the end of the day, you know, when you go for your après, glass of wine, cup of beer, that when women were taking off their ski jackets, they weren't wearing long underwear. In fact, they were wearing yoga gear. And why were they wearing yoga gear? Well, yoga gear feels good, and it looks good. And we thought, we could make long underwear that feels good and looks good, right? Can't be that hard. So at the side of our desks, because we all had full-time jobs, we started experimenting with this product, this fashionable long underwear. We learned a lot about stretchy fabric, where to put a cuff, where not to put a cuff, where to sew seams so they don't rub against the skin. And then something happened. We had babies. Now, that did not change our ambition, but rather changed the opportunity. We saw that what we had learned building fashionable long underwear could also be applied to baby and kids wear. So we pivoted, and we doubled down. And we set out to make the world's best designed baby and kid pajamas. Now, when we started this, we knew there was going to be tons of things we didn't know. None of us had ever done anything like this. And we were prepared for that. We were prepared to learn and make mistakes. And we did. We learned that pattern makers don't use software that's compatible with the software that manufacturers use. I know more about the zipper industry than I ever wanted to know. We learned about flammability testing and the fact that basically nobody wants to insure 3 women who have never worked in the apparel industry to make clothing that babies wear to sleep. Like, worst, right? But that was hard. We knew that was going to be hard. We were ready for that. We were ready to learn. But then there was the things that I thought were going to be easy. This, right? I was like, I work at Shopify. I got this. To be honest, I was kind of cocky about it. And let's be very clear, Shopify makes it, we all know, makes it very easy if you want to build a website, set up your back end. And I did all those things. But then one day I realized something. I realized that although I knew Shopify, I didn't know how to run a business. And that moment was so scary. I had told my two partners, I got this. We had already invested tens of thousands of dollars into this idea. To be honest, I felt really, really alone. So I turned to what I know best. You. I installed a theme. I worked with an expert on the experts marketplace to write some content. And of course, I installed, uninstalled, and reinstalled dozens of apps. But it wasn't just your themes and your services and your apps that really turned it around for me. It was everything that went around it. Your documentation that doesn't just solve my problem, but gave me tips on how to make it better. Your customer service people who have so much empathy for the struggling merchant. Your blog posts, your podcasts, your video tutorials showed me I wasn't alone. I had a whole team of people who wanted to help me make it real. And so I'm very happy to tell you that in a couple of weeks, the world's best designed baby and kids pajamas are coming to the world. Actually, yesterday, our manufacturers cut our fabric. As I'm speaking right now, there are literally people sewing our baby pajamas here in Toronto. It's really happening. It's really, really happening. Now, I know I am just one voice that is saying thank you. But I am a member of a tribe of 820,000 Shopify merchants who also want to say thank you. Yes. Thank you for your apps. Thank you for your themes. Thank you for your services. Thank you for your help docs, your customer service people, your blog posts, your video tutorials, your podcasts, for shining the light when it gets dark, for building your businesses so we can build ours. Because without you, we couldn't make it real, we couldn't make it grow, and we couldn't make it successful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, this is why we unite Shopify and our partner ecosystem, to talk about merchant pain and see the opportunity to create new merchants all over the world. Because together, we can make commerce better for everyone. I want to thank you so much for coming to Unite 2019. I want to thank you so much for being part of the Shopify community. And I'll see you in 2020. Goodbye.